Hello students, welcome all of you for today's session. So we were discussing a very interesting chapter, that is polynomial. Okay. So in the previous video we have discussed about some basic concept of polynomial. Okay. In which we have discussed what is polynomial. So as you all know that a polynomial is an algebraic expression, but condition is that so every algebraic expression has a variable, and if the power of the variables are non-negative integral power, then that algebraic expression is called polynomial. And we have seen some example. We have also, I hope you all can solve the questions from exercise 2.1. But I will discuss some question of your textbook exercise 2.1. Like in first question, you will have to tell that following algebraic expression are polynomial in one variable. Okay, you will have to identify whether the algebraic expression are polynomial or not. Okay, I hope you all can solve question number 1. Okay, you all can able to solve question number 1. In question number 2, you have to write the coefficient of x square. You have to write the coefficient of x square. Like in question number 2 of 2. Question number 2 of 2. Algebraic expression is 2 minus x square plus x cube. This is an algebraic expression. This is also a polynomial in x. This is also a polynomial in x. So polynomial in x means if this polynomial consists of variable x, and you have to write the coefficient of x square. Right? In this question, you have to write the coefficient of x square. So, what is the coefficient of x square? The coefficient of x square is minus 1. Okay, this is minus x square. So, coefficient of x square is minus 1, because minus 1 is a factor of this x square. That is why the coefficient is minus 1. Okay. Similarly, in the next question, means question number 3, you will have to give an example of binomial of degree 35. Binomial means what? As I told you in previous video, and you have already learned, you have already studied in class 8 what is binomial. So binomial, question number 3, you will have to give an example of binomial. Binomial means a polynomial contains two terms. That is called a binomial. But you will have to write a binomial having degree 35. So you can write any polynomial having two terms like y to the power 35 plus 7y 31. This is a polynomial of two term, and this is a polynomial because both the variable consists non-negative integral power, and the highest power of polynomial, highest power of variable is called degree. So the degree of this polynomial is 35 because 35 is its highest power. So we can write an example. You can write anything like z to the power 35 plus z. Okay. You can write x to the power 35 plus 3x. Here also the highest degree is 35. This is also a polynomial. Okay. So you can write any polynomial of two terms. All are binomial, and the degree will be 35. When the highest power of variable will be 35. Okay. Similarly, you will have to write a monomial also having degree 100. So you can write like y to the power 100. This is also a monomial because it consists of only one term. This is also a polynomial, consists one term. This is monomial. Like x to the power 100. This is also a single term having power 100. That is why the degree of this power is 100. Okay. This is an example of monomial and binomial having degree 35 and 100. Okay. Next question. In the next question, you will have to write the degree. Degree, you all know that the highest power of variable is called degree. So I hope you all can able to solve all these questions of exercise of question number 4. Okay. Similarly, in question number 5, you will have to classify the linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. As I have discussed in previous video, what is linear, what is cubic and what is quadratic polynomial. So I have discussed that a variable having power 1. Okay. Polynomial in which the highest power of the variable, means highest degree is 1, as I have discussed. Like 2x plus 3. In previous video I have given you an example example 2x plus 3. This is a polynomial in variable x. Okay, so degree of this polynomial is what? Degree of this polynomial is 1. So this is called linear polynomial. This is called linear polynomial. If suppose 3y squared plus 2y plus 7. This is a polynomial in y. This is a polynomial in y. So the highest power of this polynomial of variable is 2. So the degree is equal to what? 2. If the degree is equal to 2, so that is what? This is a quadratic polynomial. This is called quadratic polynomial. If the highest power, means degree is equal to 3. Suppose 3x to the power 3z to the power cube plus 3z squared plus 17z minus 21. Okay. So the highest power of the variable in this polynomial, this is a polynomial in z. This is a polynomial in z. The highest power of this variable in this polynomial is 3. That is, the degree is equal to 3. So that it is called cubic polynomial. Okay. So on the basis of these things, you will have to classify linear, quadratic, and cubic polynomial in question number 5. Okay. So you can able to solve through this example. So you can write it also in your copy, and on the basis of this, you have to just classify all the polynomial as linear, cubic, and quadratic. Okay. Now, in the next part of this chapter, we will have to know about the value or zeros of polynomial. New things, new topic of this chapter is the zeros of the polynomial. What is zeros of this polynomial? So first try to understand the value of polynomials. On the basis of that things, you will able to know what is the zeros of polynomial. Okay. So we will just we will try to understand the values of polynomial. So first, values of polynomial. What is values of polynomial? What is values of polynomial? First write in a statement, then we will try to understand these things. Okay, through an example. If suppose if px is a polynomial, okay, let polynomial in variable x. Okay, if px is a polynomial, in x, suppose px is a polynomial in x, suppose any polynomial, I am just giving a statement, just write the statement and then I will give you an example. Okay, if px in x, you can write here. If px is a polynomial in x, k is any real number. Make the heading first values of polynomial and then write this statement. Make the heading first values of polynomial and then write this statement. If px is a polynomial in x and k is any real number, then the value obtained by replacing x by k in polynomial x, in polynomial px. Okay. It's called the value. understand what does it means. Okay, so first write this statement in your notebook. If Px is a polynomial in X, okay, if any polynomial variable X and K is any real number, okay, if that X is replaced by this real number K, then the value we will obtain, that value is called value of that polynomial, or value of this polynomial. Okay, now try to understand this statement through an example. Okay, if we will take any polynomial in variable X, like suppose if we will take any polynomial, suppose we will take 3x squared plus 2x minus 1. If we will take a polynomial Px, 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. Okay, if it is a polynomial, okay, and suppose this is a polynomial and here I have written that K is any real number. Suppose we will take any real number like 1. So if we will replace X is equal to 1, here in this polynomial, if we will replace X by 1, any real number, okay, if we will replace X by any real number, so what will happen? So if we will replace X by 1, so 3 into 1 square minus 2 into 1 plus 1. Okay, here we have replaced X by 1. This is a real number. You can take any real number. So 3 into 1 square, 3 into 1 minus 2 into 1, 2 plus 1. So 3 into 1, 3 minus 2 plus 1. 3 minus 2, 1 plus 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to what? So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So here, so what the value we will get? Okay, so in this polynomial, suppose a polynomial we have taken, this is a polynomial in X, 3x squared minus 2x plus 1. Try to understand this through this statement. Okay, if we will take a polynomial in variable X, okay, so I have taken this polynomial in variable X. Now K is any real numbers. Here I have taken 1 is as a real number, and if we will replace, then the value obtained by replacing X by K. So where value obtained by replacing X by this real number, so we will obtain this value. This value is called the value of this polynomial. Okay, this 2 is called the value of this polynomial. So the value of this polynomial 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 for x is equal to 1 is 2. Okay. So value of polynomial 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 for x is equal to 1 is 2. Okay, so value of polynomial 3x squared minus 2x plus 1, which I have taken as an example here, 3x squared minus 2x plus 1, then for x is equal to 1, value is 2. So the value of this polynomial is 2. So we will write P P1 is equal to 2 because x is replaced by 1. So we will get P1 is equal to what? 2. So this is the value of the polynomial. What is the value of the polynomial? When a variable is replaced by any real number, then we will obtain a value. That value is called the value of the polynomial. Okay, value of the polynomial. Now this is called value. Now we will have to know about the zeros of the polynomial. What is zeros of the polynomial? If you able to find the value of polynomial, you can easily obtain the zeros of the polynomial. Zeros of polynomial. zeros of the polynomial. If the value of polynomial, first write if the value of polynomial for any real number becomes 0, it's called zeros of polynomial. See, what is zeros of polynomial? Zeros of polynomial. In the previous example, what we have observed, if we will put any real number in place of x, we will obtain some values. Okay, like in previous example, if we will take a polynomial 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 and we will replace x by any real number. Here I have replaced x by 1. We will obtain a value 2. Okay, we had obtained a value 2. That 2 is what? Value of this polynomial. Okay, now this statement, if the values of polynomials for any real number, if the values of any polynomial for any real number becomes 0, if the value becomes 0 by putting any real number in place of variable, then that real number is called the zeros of polynomial. That real number is called zeros of polynomial. If the values of polynomials for any real number becomes 0, it's called the zeros of polynomial. Like if you will take an example will more clear the concept. Example will be more clear the concept. If you will take an example, suppose if you will take an example x square minus 3x plus, suppose if you will take a polynomial in x square minus 3x plus 2. This is an example, suppose. Okay, if we will replace this variable by any real number, suppose 1 will be replaced, suppose x will be replaced by 1. Okay, so what we will get now? Here x is replaced by what? P1. So P1 is equal to x square means 1 square minus 3x means 3 into 1 plus 2. So 1 square is equal to 1 minus 3 into 1 3 plus 1 minus 3 minus 2 plus 2 minus 2 plus 2 into 1 2. So listen, according to the statement what I have written here, if the values of polynomial for any real number becomes 0, it is called a zeros of polynomial. So here I have taken an example, polynomial x square minus 3x plus 2, where x is equal to 1. If I will replace here x by 1, what we will get? We will get 0. Okay, we will get value. So if we will get value that is equal to 0, then this number which will be replaced by x, this value is called zeros of polynomial, of this polynomial. Okay, so we will write 0 of polynomial is x square minus 3x plus 2. Here x square minus 3x plus 2, we have taken a polynomial x square minus 3x plus 2, and this x is replaced by 1 and we will obtain a 0. If we will obtain a value 0, then this 1 is zeros of this polynomial. This 1 is zeros of this polynomial. If we will take 2, suppose if we will take 2 here and put 2 in place of x, if we will get 0, then 2 is the zeros of this polynomial. But here I have put 1 in place of x, that is why 1 is the zeros of polynomial. That is why zeros of polynomial 3x x square minus 3x plus 2 is 1. Is 1. Because for 1 we will get zeros. That is why 1 is the zeros of the polynomial. If you will take one more example, suppose in the similar equation, if you will put similar polynomial, suppose if a polynomial px, okay, polynomial px, x square minus 3x plus 2. Okay, if we will replace a polynomial variable by x, 2. Okay, if we will replace this variable by 2, what we will get? So this variable is replaced by 2, so that is p2 is equal to what? 2 square minus 3 into 2 minus, plus 2. So 2 square becomes 4 minus 3 into 2, 6 plus 2. 4 minus 6 plus 2, what? Minus 4. 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. Here we will again get value of this polynomial is 0 for x is equal to 2. So for those value of x, if we will get value is equal to 0, that value will be the zeros of this polynomial. In this previous example, x is equal to 1. When we will put x is equal to 1, we will also get 0. Then 1 is also a zeros of the polynomial. In the next example, if we will put x is equal to 2, we will again get the value is equal to 0. So if the value is 0, then this number will be the zeros of this polynomial. That is why we will write zeros of polynomial 3x square minus 2, x square, x square minus 3x plus 2 is 2. One zero is 1 and another 0 is 2. Okay. So these are the example of how to find the zeros. Okay. Values means if we will replace variable by any real number, if we will get value 0, that real number is the zeros of the polynomial. Okay. If we will obtain the value which is not equal to 0, that is the value of the polynomial. So zeros of the polynomial means if we will put any real number in place of variable, then that real number will be the zeros of the polynomial. Okay. If suppose we need to find the value of the polynomial, exercise 2.2 question number 1. Exercise 2.2 question number 1. You will need to find the value of polynomial 5x minus 4x square plus 3. 5x minus 4x square plus 3. Find the value of this polynomial. This is polynomial x. We need to find this value of this polynomial and x is equal to what? 0. So put x is equal to 0. So if p0, this is polynomial in x, so we will put x is equal to 0, we will get 5 into 0 minus 4 into 0 square plus 3. So 5 into 0, 0 minus 4 into 0 plus 3, so 3. So what will be the value of this polynomial at x is equal to 0? 3. When we will put x is equal to 0 in this polynomial, we will get 3. So 3 is the value of this polynomial. Okay, in this way you will have to solve all the questions. Okay. In the second question, you will have to find p1, p2, p0, p1, p2 in each of the polynomial. Means here polynomial is given and you will have to replace the variable like p0, p1 and p2 and find the value. Next, in question number 3rd, verify whether the following is the zeros of the polynomial. You have to verify. Okay, you have to verify whether the values are zeros of the polynomial or not. Okay, like suppose if you will give an example, 3x plus 1. 3x plus 1 is polynomial in x. If you will take x is equal to what? 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. Okay, minus 1 by 3. You will have to check whether this is the zeros of this polynomial or not. Okay, now put x is equal to minus 1 by 3. We will get 3 into minus 1 by 3 plus 1. 3 3 cancel, minus 1 plus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 becomes 0. So we obtain the value of this polynomial is 0. That is why this is the zeros of this polynomial. So it will be verified. This is the zeros of this polynomial. So we will write verify. We have to check. So we will verify because the value we will obtain is 0. That is why minus 1 by 2 is zeros of polynomial 3x plus 1. Is it the polynomial 3x plus 1? Okay. In this way, you will have to solve all the questions given in the exercise 2.2. Okay. First one, second one, third one, and fourth one. Fourth one, in the you have to find the zeros of the polynomial of each of the following cases. You will have to find the zeros. Okay. You will have to find the zeros. So I hope you all can able to solve all the questions. Question number 5. Let's suppose I will give you a hint for finding the zero. It is given that px is equal to x plus 5. It is given. It is given that px is equal to x plus 5. You will have to find the zeros. What will be the zeros of this polynomial? So all know that whatever the value we will put in this polynomial, we will get 0. We will get value 0. So if we will put any value in this polynomial, we will get what? 0. So x is equal to what? Minus 5. So minus 5 will be the zeros of this polynomial. Polynomial what? X plus 5. Okay. We all know that whatever the value we will put, that will give the value 0. So that is why it will equal to 0. So here you will obtain x is equal to minus 4, that will be the zeros of the polynomial. In this way you will have to solve all the questions of exercise 2.2. Okay, I hope you all can able to solve. If you have any doubt, you can ask in doubt session or in the discussion box. Okay, thank you so much for watching.